Okay, is this better? I put it in ultra low latency, as you can see here, which does not support closed captions, 144p and 4K resolutions. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I just read that in chat, by the way. Um, by the way, I have my phone next to me, so that way I don't have to go in here every time. That way I don't need to do something like this. That way I don't need to like click all around like 10, like it's 50/20 mode, and I can just look to my left at my phone, which for some reason says I'm still not streaming while you're literally talking right now. So it's working, right? All right, yeah, you can do your thing. I have no idea what you're doing, but yeah. Okay, I believe the last one was the August 8th. Now we're on to August 9th. Oh, this is the beginning of that one thing. Okay, so August 9th. So around this time, I was watching Open Season. Worst thing I've ever done made in my life. This is the worst. This is the worst. Watching Open Season is arguably the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I really hated watching it, especially the third one. I literally felt like I actually kind of fell asleep at one point, and which gaslighted me to thinking they like forgot the middle part of it, and which made me really hate it. And then and then when I realized that, I decided to rewatch Open Season 3, and I still really hated it. And I really hate the ending too. I watched Open Season 4, but Scare Silly, and it was kind of better, but Open Season 3 is really bad. Don't watch it. I hate Open Season. I hope it dies. Anyway, part 9. Squid Game. This one has a funny story to it. Hold on, let me just put this in chat. This one has a funny story, because I remember making this with my friend. I'm not saying who the friend is, but I remember we were making it, and we were panicking because we weren't sure, because it was one of those it was one of those like aids where, oh gosh, we gotta do it, hurry up, we only got 20 minutes left. I'm gonna wait for you to come back. I can't believe Vivian was in here. Dude, this looks so goofy. How the heck is this comment still being able to be supported? Well, congrats. You guys see what my entire watch feed now. Is bro coming back? I think bro's coming back. Alright, we're on August 9th now. I mean, no, August 10th. Oh, you're back. Okay, I was waiting for you because this AU here, it has a funny story to it. So, this here is Squid Game Part 6. And this one, it's mainly tug of war. And I remember making this with my friend where I got on, it was like, I was asking them to name me some characters, and we were like, go through characters' names. Sorry, my mic just fell. And I remember we were like saying some names. We were like, and then we were like discussing, and then I was like saying, nah, that character wouldn't have passed the other games. Nah, that character would have interacted with that character first. So, we basically said 20 characters whose existence is just to die. Kind of. I say kind of because Vivian, just Vivian, just Vivian. okay, I feel bad now. I look, he just killed off Vivian. Like she was like the only character who was mentioned like in the other parts, who wasn't made for the sake of this. But I decided someone had to go, so I. So yeah, so yeah, I'm sorry about Vivian. I feel bad for her now. I was gonna put her in a winning team. The two teams that were obviously gonna win. But I feel like that was too like plot needed. I feel like that was too plot armor for everyone. That was already mentioned. So I figured someone needed to, a person or two needed to go. So anyways, here's everyone that. Okay, actually on second thought, I just remember I lied to myself. I say that because Hop is in here. You want you want to know you want to know what's funny about Hop? Yes, I'm referring to Hop from 2010, the Easter Bunny movie made by Illumination. So you want to know a funny story about Hop? Hop was meant to die here, right? But Hop was in, Hop was also in, what's it called? Mingo. Yeah, I listened to that one song. Are you looking back on my old messages or something? Was my thing delayed? No, but so basically, Hop was in the game twice on accident, and I think oh wait, I just remembered something. I originally was this hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Was this edited? Yeah, this was edited. What the heck happened? Did I edit Hop out of the Mingo AU? I must have. Anyways, oh yeah, you saw Big Chuggus. So here's the thing about so here's the little lore about each Squid Game videos. Basically, in a nutshell, anytime someone dies in Squid Game, they become the meal. So Big Chuggus, he died from Mr. L, and then the next morning they ate Big Chuggus. That is basically what happens throughout the entirety of Squid Game. Because yes, they eat MatPat's brain. That sounds so goofy. They eat everyone here. They ate Terrence at some point. Spoiler alert, Terrence dies. There's a lore reason behind this. You gotta read my 12 part AU to know that. Okay, I'm just kidding. You only gotta read the second part. Let's explain that. The Big M. Yeah, MatPat's. Okay, so like I said before, I added a bunch of characters whose purpose is to die. So at this point, I didn't care, except for some characters who I thought were gonna make it. And like my friend kept suggesting Chainsaw Man, and I was like, I don't know who that is. It was like, you don't know who Chainsaw Man is? So I probably should have put Chainsaw Man here, even though I didn't know who he is. I low-key feel bad now. So here's everyone who's died. Okay. Hop, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Blue Clues, Matt from Wii Sports, Boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin', Granny, Kai Cenat, Kendrick Lamar, Megamind. Oh wait, bro, I just remembered something. Oh, you gotta read. Okay, I actually do remember from the top of my head how Terrence died. Spoiler alert! In like glass bridge, Terrence was like walking on both glass bridges, and the VIP and the front man didn't like that because that was obviously cheating. So he basically got like the VIPs, which yes, the VIPs do have names. The VIPs kept spamming potion effects at Terrence until he eventually died. And if you're wondering who killed him, it's my friend that killed him. Because yes, my two friends. Actually, I probably just spoiled it. Never mind. I just realized I don't know if I was supposed to share this information. But basically, this one person killed Terrence with the potion of harming. But Terrence, when Terrence like body like fell, he caused property damage, which broke jump rope, and like some of the VIPs were like laughing at that while Lord Farquaad didn't understand it, because yes, Lord Farquaad is a VIP. Yes, all the VIPs wear FNAF masks, and yes, Lord Farquaad is racist to burger pants and the Grimballs, the Fortnite skin, aka the gnome skin. Um, he was just grateful that Terrence is dead because he hates people like Terrence. Um. Okay, to be fair, this is like part 6, and there's like only 13 or 12 parts of the Squid Game ones. But then again, the earlier parts, because most of the stuff I don't really plan out that much, but I do know for the Squid Game I was trying to plan out what happens in the finale because I've had some ideas. I've had some ideas of who's gonna die in certain games. Some of them happen, some of them don't. Like I know who dies in Marbles. I remember thinking in like the third, because the actual Squid Game part happens in part 3. Because actually the first part of Squid Game wasn't even a Squid Game. Wasn't even about Squid Game. It just so happened to have an ending about Squid Game. And the second part, it just so happened to connect back to the first part. So I decided to make them canon together. And then that made the third part where they're actually in Squid Game. Anyways, the other characters who died is Megamind, which by the way they drank Megamind blue milk after this game. Don't ask. Please don't ask. What are these, some kind of Squid Games? Don't ask how the factory somehow turned Megamind to blue milk. They ate Matt Pat's brain because he's really smart, so obviously they ate his brain. Garfield died. Cookie Monster died. Bender from Futurama died. Matt Pat died. Ness from Earthbound died. The Joker died. Mickey Mouse died. Homelander died. Gru died. Oh yeah. By the way, there's like a whole group. By the way, like in Squid Game, like when there's the detective people behind the scenes trying to find the island / the guy infiltrating it. There's something like that too, which is actually my favorite part of it. Because I remember thinking the Squid Game was overwhelming. But that's Squid Game Part 6, okay? Wait. Let me see. Actually, never mind. Let me go to the next part. What day am I on again? I forgot. The 10th. Okay, great. The 10th. Oh, I remember. Oh, the 10th was the day. Oh wait, is this that one AU? No, it's not. Oh, Oh wait, I thought you made a new message. Never mind. Okay, this is a Soren AU from Minecraft Story Mode. Fun fact: in like the next Squid Game part, I referenced this AU for why he got into depth here. It's not canon, but I reference it because I do reference my other AUs or make him where it's a consistent thing. For example, Undyne, Pigpatch, Queso, and Hammer Bro, they're all police officers. Majority of the time, they're always police officers. Not only is it really helpful for me to like figure out who should be a copper here, but I feel like it's a nice consistent thing that I feel like people would like. By the way, what's the best music band? I don't know. Listen, despite like pretty much every single AU coming out from my music playlist, I don't listen to that much band. I mean, I've listened to Queen before. Actually, it was actually like the last music that played in the Squid Game for the Squid Game finale, which I'm actually proud of Squid Game finale. I was worried it was gonna be bad because there was some decisions that like before making it that I wasn't sure of, but I feel like I like what happened in it. Right, yeah. I wonder how one we're gonna get to the modern day AUs because I feel like that's a different breed compared to these AUs. Aside from the Squid Game ones, maybe. What am I doing in here again? I forgot. Soren, this AU here is just gonna be called Soren because I'm pretty sure this is the only time Soren was was the actual main character here. This is back when I made post. I don't know if you're aware of that. Part 11. August 11. Let me look for that. Okay, I was talking about Elder Princess Shroob that day. I was talking about the age thing. Ooh, I like this one. Basically, there's like a few AUs I make where there's two parts of them. But this one here, I think this I've made like 3 or 4 duology type AUs where there's like two parts of it, and I think this is the best one because I feel like the sequel actually contributed that good. Because the first one, which is Bowser Jr. and his discs, I don't think the second part at all is like is related to the first part, and I don't think the first part's that good in general. So this one here, Bowser Jr. I mean not Bowser Jr. Captain Toad ended up in Coliseum, and in the second part, he's getting chased by Coliseum, was trying to get away from him. And he teams up with Powerplex from Invincible, which honestly, I feel like Powerplex and Captain Toad teaming up, I don't know, it just sounds kind of cool. Two unexpected duos, I guess. What do I call this? What do I call this overall though? Captain Toad in Coliseum. Captain Toad. If I say Captain Toad Coliseum, it's gonna sound like Captain Toad is in Coliseum. But like the whole point of them is he's trying to get away from it. I'm just gonna say Captain Toad Coliseum. I mean, then again, these are all placeholder names. They're not all the legit names. But I just need something, especially for a little special thing I'm doing with AUs. Wink, 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 wink. I'm not saying I'm not. If you look through, never mind. Forget I've said anything. I didn't say anything at all. Part 1. Isn't that like the leaked one for Cassidy? Are you talking about the one where like apparently it was gonna be like similar to the Goonies or like the kids are? Where, because that's good. That's the one I saw on TGSF post. But I wasn't. I don't think that's like exactly the one though. Is that the one? I don't think I read the whole thing, but from what I heard, it's not talking much about the games. We're at the time where this is like the last day before I left the community post, the AU stuff. This was the last AU I intended to leave. It's FNAF Part 8. Why is Old Man Consequences here? Oh, he's playing. Oh, Gregory is playing Princess Quest. What part is this again? 7. I mean 8. I just want to say the FNAF part series. It's been going on for a year now. I'm not even kidding. I meant to end it like the AU I recently made in my community post, but I actually screwed up the ending of part 15, and I'm so really angry about it. TBH. So I kind of I'm low-key putting that ending in somehow. Like, maybe I'll do, it was all fake all along. Or, like, the characters aren't actually safe and they were followed or whatever. I don't know. I don't know yet. All I know is I'm going to do it. And I feel like I'm not exactly sure what to do with the villains, because I don't know if you, because fun fact about my FNAF AU series stuff, but they're basically, like, alright, see you later. What's next? August 13th. Where's 13th at? Ooh, this is an interesting one. Princess Peach captures Santa. 14th. I'm pretty sure it's the next one's the 15. Shapesmith, great. Since I recently watched Invincible season, episode 3, yeah, I can see why some people don't like him that much. I feel like I don't know. I feel like my opinion on him's changing. Well, gang, we finally did it. We finally hit the max. We're finally making a reply to myself. This is it. It only took till the Shapesmith one, or Dentist, or Princess Peach, or whatever. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Just to be sure, what's the next one that's going to come out? Soren one. Alright, bet. It only took till FNAF Part 8 to do it. Now we're into the first of many replies. So, in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, Gosh. Okay, let me actually do the math here. August 16th. I mean, 15. My bad. Okay, May 4th. How long is is August? By the way, I'm a Dotron fan at this point. I'm at least I'm starting to. So be prepared for Dotron stuff. I saved the question wrong. May 4th to August 16th. No, 15. How many AUs does it take till we get to the limit of comments. 103 days. I feel like 103 days is significant. Let me search up Squid Game. Alright, I guess not. Okay, so apparently there's 108 AUs in here. That's I'm going too far. I can't stop. I can't stop scrolling. Help. Help. I can't stop. I stopped. Alright. It's time for me to end this. Goodbye.